YongHwa versus Life. Code B versus Code S champion. A story of one player's rise to the top and other players falling from being Code S champion last season. Well, 2 seasons ago, of course.
Yep. Our first Protoss versus Zerg today, and this should be... What does it mean, Wolf? What does it mean when we have a Protoss versus Zerg?
It means we start with Daybreak.
Exactly. It's also true today. In every single PvZ, for some reason, we start with Daybreak. But well, the last game on screen, as you can see, was a Terran versus Protoss, where MVP won against SOS. You simply don't defeat MVP.
Yeah, you just can't do it.
Yeah, you can try, but the chance that you fail is pretty high.
It's pretty high. Now he has 10 consecutive seasons in a row starting in Code S, so he'll be the second recipient of the Nesty Award. So he'll probably be awarded that in 2013 on his first day in the groups. He may also be awarded that in the group stage. I don't know when he's going to get the award, but he will get it.
Is there an award that MVP hasn't gotten in his career yet?
Not anymore. That was the last one he was missing. Well, actually, he hasn't got the GSL 5 trophy yet. He missed that because of Life, in fact. And, you know, that's the thing, man.
Life is what happens while you're making other plans.
Yeah, Life. I don't know, man, but look at that kid on the right side. He is actually the one person who stopped MVP from getting that Code S championship. So he is a force to be reckoned with. YongHwa, on the other hand, has some other plans, man. He has all killed 2 teams in the GSL. This is his first time ever being able to get into Code A, and he's already made it to the final round. If he wins this best of 3, he may be the second player to Royal Road it. He could do it.
He could do it. Life, on the other hand, the guy with the I don't care and whatever attitude.
He is actually the Royal Roader. It's the guy who's trying to Royal Road versus the Royal Roader.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome to see how this lines up.
We're actually waiting for YongHwa here. I hope that everything works out with his setup, that we don't have any problems or whatsoever. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty exciting match. With the ZVP, this is as good as it gets these days in Code A. When you have YongHwa, a player who all-killed twice in the last GSL season, who did so well in so many overseas tournaments, and now he's up against Life. Life won MLG as well as the Code S season, the one before the last one.
Yeah, we talked about how that means that basically he's got 2 separate skill sets. MVP, you know, MVP, for example, Terran player we just saw advance, has won so many Code S's because his best skill set is the preparation. Seeing players like YongHwa do really well with preparation as well, but on the other hand, Life was able to do the preparation tournament and the lack of preparation tournament back to back and win both of them. That is insane.
Yep. That shows that you can win it all. And here we have Life to the right, YongHwa to the left, LGIM versus StarTale. And man, these StarTale guys these days, oh my god.
They are really doing better. You know, StarTale and MVP, I feel, on the rise right now as teams more than any other teams out there.
We have so many StarTale players in this Code A season. Parting Advanced is back to Code S. Same is true for Life. Momo was not able to do it. Tomorrow we have Curious. He's up against Genius. Might advance to Code S. And now we're waiting for this game to start. On Daybreak, our first map, we'll see who's going to take the lead. It is LGIM's YongHwa versus StarTale Life. Protoss versus Zerg, our last best of 3 today at the GSL Code A. Brought to you by Carl and Wolf.
All over the radio and back up in the raves again. We got the crowd on the wave like it's a stadium. Call me the weatherman, it's about to be.
Oh my god. Look at this guy. Starting to the top right is our LGIM Protoss. It is
LGIM YongHwa.
And he is not afraid to put his balls on the table.
Yeah.
He is going to the bottom left with his probe into the main base of Life and starts with his proxy play.
Yep.
Wow.
This is a build we have seen a lot on this map.
But first of all,
his opponent, though, of course.
Live.
Yep, just to list his name off, of course. But we've seen this build a lot on this map, and it can really catch a Zerg player off guard. But most Zerg players defend this. In fact, we've only seen one player lose to it recently, and it was actually because he canceled spine colors that you should have kept alive. I can't remember this particular player, but you remember the game I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
It was in Team League, and I think it was Tier versus
It was
maybe
Tier
it was
with a
Seal
build.
or something like that.
I don't know exactly who the Zerg player was, but I remember the game. It was really intense, and I was a little bit crazy. So we have to wait when Life is going to scout what's going on. We have him with a drone to the top, so he will scout that there is no expansion and nothing in the main base, and he can thank God for that drone scout, but will it be in time? Now there's the pool, and oh my God, he does not actually scout right away. He goes to the bottom right first. He will have no clue.
That's an interesting choice that he's made, actually going to the bottom right first. That gives him a little bit less time. Even if he knows that he can't start spines immediately.
Ah, he goes for the proxy hatch.
What?
He goes for the build that we've seen. Oh my God, I cannot believe this is happening.
Oh, wow. Counter.
I cannot
Tell me
believe
who
this
gets
is happening.
Oh, this is actually... He's waiting with the Zealot, too. Now he checks.
We've seen this at Iron Squid. In Iron Squid, we've seen that Gosu user played this strategy against Seed, and he won. This is crazy. He goes for that build. Now he cancels it. It's an awesome build. It's actually really crazy if the Protoss doesn't scout. But now things get out of control.
The Zealots are going to town here on the drones. Not really a ton of micro, in fact, from Life. He actually just attack moved there.
Wolf, when he tried to sneak down at the bottom right, I was like, no, please don't tell me. That's not what I expected in the GSL to happen. Life tries to be sneaky, and he is getting punished for it.
Yep, he's going to let the gateway take some damage here.
Or is he? He actually has a kill with his drone in his opponent's main base to the top right. He has the Spine Crawler. He only has one, and one Queen, and a few Links, but not a lot.
Yeah, I think he should be able to hold this, though. It just depends on his micro. So far, it's decent. The Spine Crawler is the key. Yeah.
The Spine Crawler is the key indeed, and we still have a heavy drone lead for Life.
Yeah, he can't lose this, I feel, at this point with the
We
Queen
already
there.
said this once.
We did.
Yeah, we did. So let's just wait a little bit here. The Zerglings are now trying to make sure that there are no Lings coming into the main base. With only one Spine Crawler, he has to be careful. Lings running in, attacking the first gate, and those Zealots have to do something about it. They're trying to get close to the Spine Crawler, trying to run to the left now and protect the gate.
Yeah, he's also taken out another probe in the main base with that drone. Boom!
That drone is a predator, man. That is one hell of a drone. That's good.
This is going to be it. He takes out the last of the Zealots. He will not be able to protect the gateway this time. And GG, yo!
Oh man, did you see that live smile? Unbelievable. This guy, he laughs. He just looks at the screen and laughs. Look at this kid. Unbelievable. He wants to go for a proxy hatch and a Spine Crawler rush against his opponent's first expansion, but it does not. Well, it doesn't really work that way because he's proxied by YongHwa.
Yeah.
What a game.
You know, Life has, historically speaking, produced some of the shortest games we have ever seen.
Yeah, he did.
Whether he's defending an all-in or he's making one.
Look at this. He's like, oh my god, did that really happen, man? I built that proxy hatch and then suddenly I realized there's nothing I can proxy.
Yeah. He needed to have all the resources at home to defend.
That game, that guy.
A really big risk, but, you know, it seems like it was totally planned for the situation here. Now the second map is actually going to be Whirlwind, a little bit of a tougher map for Cross against Zerg. I wonder if we're going to see YongHwa go for an Immortal push here, or if he wants to play the late game. Late game can be done on this map if you know how to play it, if you practiced it well, you can hold that third base. This is not Abyssal City.
The story for me in this last game was the drone that took out nearly 3 probes. That was like the monster drone. That drone actually, that deserved to be promoted to an Ultralist.
Yeah, that was actually crazy that drone was able to do that.
That was Ultra drone, bro. That was an Ultra drone right there.
I like it. Predator, I don't think so. That was actually pretty cool, though, that he was able to do that multitasking where he knows that the only thing YongHwa is focusing on is microwing his Zealots. He focuses on the probe. If he loses his drone over there, he doesn't care, not even a little bit. But if he kills probes with it, that's awesome for him. Map is loading now. It's time for YongHwa against Life. YongHwa doing an all-in in game number 1. He's down a game. This is his only opportunity to do a Royal Road, and he is up against the only Royal Roader here at the GSL Code A with Counter and Wolf.
radio and back up in the raves again. We got the crowd.